Welcome, Capricorn. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Aries reading. And this is relating to the area of your life that represents your foundation, your soul, also your history, and your family. There are 6 planets in Aries, including the planetoid or the asteroid Chiron, the wounded healer. So there's something deeply vulnerable and honest about this particular moment for you. Finally, Uranus in Taurus will be moving into Gemini at the end of the month. So it's currently in Taurus, and I do feel for many of you, there's this deep resetting, deep resonance that requires some really brutal vulnerability on your part. So for the energy archaeology, I pulled the love card. And this relates to the 4th finger and 4th toe. And because this is such an unusual message, I'm going to read the energy as well as the wisdom. So bear with me here. The key words when in balance are abundant and overflowing, and when out of balance are insufficient, lacking, and numb. And I'm wondering for many Capricorns, as those out of balance keywords may resonate with certain aspects of your life or aspects of your being. The wisdom reads, you have the ability to love on a massive scale, with your heart bursting wide open, no matter what has been modeled in your past, no matter your trauma, attachment style, or fear. You have the ability to love and to receive love. You have both the great strength and great softness to turn toward love. Connect with people, plants, and animals around you that demonstrate the energy of love. Relationships and community are here to model how love flows, grows, and multiplies as an infinite source, but they are not the source. They are a channel for the source. Align with the highest frequencies of love and receive them into yourself. You are available for divine love. You are a channel for love. You receive love in infinite and unending ways. And if that wasn't enough, I'm going to read from the energy. The energy flow of each finger and toe is translated vibrationally through the Fibonacci spiral. Each bone in the 4th finger and toe acts to translate this vibration. The distal bone attunes to the lightest, highest frequencies of love from the spiritual realm beyond the veil. The middle bones attune to the slightly more dense energies of the mental plane, not only how you conceptualize love, but how you love your gifts, talents, and abilities. The proximal bones attune to the frequencies of the emotional plane, how you feel about love and how love makes you feel. And the metacarpal and metatarsal bones, found through the palm of the hand and arch of the foot, are attuned to the physical plane, the embodied energy. You are love. So I'm allowing that to resonate and ring through your body, Capricorn, because of all signs, this is often a feature of your emotional attunement and intelligence that is least recognized, at least on the surface. And this is coupled beautifully with the honesty card. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And this is leading me to a whole sense of this deep vulnerability that you hold because of this capacity. You understand that there has been, for many of you, this deep fear of vulnerability, this deep fear of rejection, this way of numbing out so that you don't experience or you don't ask for what you want because of the fear of rejection, of not having it, not getting it. And sometimes that can lead to a sense of compensation, right? Comforting yourself as a way of walling yourself in and protecting yourself. Security being more about blocking out the rejection you anticipate, you just know is coming. I'm going to read the present card. Wow, the Chariot card. This is very much about accepting yourself for who you are, for the unique, original, special talent and energy that you bring into the world. It feels as though you've come into the world for a very distinct purpose, and that you understand all your effort and contribution are an expression of love. This is your desire to not allow yourself to be distracted, but to pursue that unique talent and original gift in such a way that you can focus very clearly on your heart's desire. And I believe this is an expression of an energy that you have earned, something that has taken you a while to earn, as a result of recognizing that you have, in many ways, held yourself back by the usual and habitual assistance in helping others be successful, helping others achieve their needs and desires, and putting yourself behind that. Not prioritizing your need for the same things in many cases, but trying to take consolation, protection in the fact that you have supported the success of others. In the past, the Seven of Cups, another seven. So this is confirmation to me that you have been on this path of destiny for a while, your path. The Seven of Cups is about recognizing at some point that you can have whatever you want. And that includes real deep love, real connected love, something I think that you have often been afraid of, or perhaps you haven't learned what that looks like in a healthy way. Or you've experienced that, but it was taken away, or it was ultimately denied you. Whatever the scenario, and there are many, because of your multiple talents, capacity, and competence, you are offered and invited into many places where in the past, the rewards of those places and efforts have been what has satisfied you. And you are now in a place of recognizing what truly satisfies you is this achievement of a goal, this exercise of your talent as an expression of your deep love, and recognition that love looks like any number of achievements that come from the heart. That your heart is so big that it is difficult to confine your achievements, your goals to one single area, to put all of your eggs in one basket, so to speak. However, as you've understood that the self-respect and self-honor that you have come to gain regarding this ability to put yourself first and foremost, that no one can love you as you can love yourself, has really opened up possibilities and options for you in the present. And in the future, the Lover's card. So this is, I believe, asking for and achieving a kind of love that suits you. And that may look very different from what is traditional, what is considered normal. This can be based on your deeper sense of competency and knowing who you are, what satisfies you. This deeper connection to yourself facilitates the pursuit of a dream, facilitates the pursuit of something you've always wanted. And what is coming to me is that achievement doesn't preclude or exclude deep love, deep commitment to another human being. A relationship that is fulfilling can be a part of the love that you contribute to the world. And I think you are gaining the courage through this deeper connection and deeper relationship you've built with yourself, in knowing who you are, in accepting who you are, that your drive is a part of who you are. It's not something abnormal or necessarily something that everyone wants, but it is what you want, and that makes it valid and something you're deserving of. So it feels as though you have a choice. You are resonating to matches in areas of your life where deep partnership, deep connection is a feature. I hope this reading is resonating with you so far, Capricorn. If it is, please like this video, share it with others if you feel inclined to do so. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate your presence here now. That's the most important support I can ask for. So thank you in advance. The Seven of Cups in the past is clarified by the King of Wands and the Six of Swords. The Chariot card in the present is clarified by the Eight of Wands and the Temperance card. And the Lovers in the future is clarified by the Empress and the Nine of Wands. And I have to say, Capricorn, it would not be you if you didn't pick the most challenging options available to you, because you're that strong, you're that good. In the past, the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Six of Swords and the King of Wands. You've left behind many half-truths, half-opportunities, situations in which you felt you could not productively contribute to a solution. You could not be a part of improving a situation. Your contribution wasn't seen, wasn't appreciated, wasn't valued. And in that way, you have learned to lean into your leadership. And this feels difficult for you because I believe your sense of appropriate behavior, social behavior, prevented you from stepping out in front. For many of you, not all of you, naturally. Many Capricorns step into leadership with ease. But for those of you I'm speaking to, you really had to earn this. You had to be in situations where there wasn't appropriate leadership, or leadership was abused or exploitive. And as the result of that, having been subjected to those kinds of environments where you weren't seen, you have learned that you must place yourself in the center of anything that you want to be successful. You must own your passion, your effort, your ambition. And this is big because it's about asking for what you want. And that's just something many of you have not learned, have been afraid to practice. So the Chariot is clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Temperance card. Temperance is showing up for a lot of us, and I do believe this is Uranus's efforts in the last degrees of Taurus before it moves into Gemini this month. The Eight of Cups indicates that you have gained the strength of your efforts, your passions, and your relationships sufficient that you recognize you've learned all you can from those situations. They are familiar and you're ready to move away from what is familiar and safe and comforting towards a challenge, an important, significant challenge to you. I believe this is pursuing your ultimate achievement or dream, and you have gained the emotional intelligence to protect yourself and yet to invest yourself completely, devote yourself completely, commit in a way that allows you to experience challenges and hardships without allowing them to block you, without allowing them to deplete you, recognizing that you're built for this. You understand as many hardships as you have overcome. This has gained you a competency and a grace and an ability to recognize there are more than one way to skin a cat. So this is important because the storms you now understand are a part of any achievement, any effort. If it were easy, it wouldn't be of value. It wouldn't be as significant as you now are accepting that your path is, because you're competent, because you're up to the task, you're committed, you are balanced. And you accept that your gifts must be expressed, that you're here for a reason. And the Lover's card in the future is clarified by the Nine of Wands and the Empress card. So this is beautiful because this shows me that you have become the beloved for you. You have become the prize. You have become the power. You understand that love flows through you. And you are a source of love, just as you are able to receive love from a variety of sources, being in nature, being with loved ones, being in silent meditation, being healthy, enjoying the environment that you live in, the many privileges of living on earth. This has fortified, this is the element X that has been missing from your past efforts in a way that you now are, no matter how damaged, wounded, or traumatized, are determined to make a success of this perfect balance, this perfect match, this configuration, this partnership that leads you towards your greatest, most productive, let's not forget productivity, success. This is your foundation. This is simply the foundation for greater achievement that will be built into your future. I'm going to finish this with a flower oracle. Oh my goodness. This one flew off, but I'm going to read all of them. And first, what caught my attention was a zinnia, and it says absence. Absence, what is not here, is the key. I believe for many of you that absence is the beloved, as in the success, the achievement, the partner, the partnership. Forget me not, the key word is remembrance. Memories in the past hold the key. How interesting, because from so many of you, you have had a vision. You were born into the world with a sense of sovereignty, of achievement, of purpose. You came here for a purpose which some of you have forgotten. Some of you have never forgotten. And the bird of paradise, self-acceptance. You are so much more. These all are resonating so powerfully. Thank you, Capricorn, fellow Capricorns, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.